the next 4 years, I'm devoting myself to studying only.
Johnny, I know you better than that. Sure you won't get so caught up with math and physics to forget about the finer things in life, like women.
You're right, Travis. But wait, who's coming?
I'm not sure. Let's watch. Listen, fellas, I've already decided that my youngest daughter, Cindy, ain't gonna be married until a husband's found for Kate. Since I know you two so well, you have my permission to court Kate anytime.
That's a good joke, Jim Bob. She's a little rough for me. What about you, Duder? He's a sweet, rich wife.
Daddy, are you meaning to embarrass me like this? Why don't you find some real men? I'm surprised to see these guys in pants.
Real men? What do you mean by that? You'll never find a husband talking like that. You can't catch flies with vinegar. You need to be a little sweeter.
I'll give you sweeter.
Good Lord, deliver us from such devils.
Amen. This is wild. That woman's crazy.
Yes, but look at her sister. She's a dream from heaven.
Shh. Listen, fellas, I'm sorry, but that's the way it's gonna be. Cindy, just go on in the house and do your homework. I ain't trying to punish you, Cindy, but Kate's got to be married first.
Oh, what a pretty pet. Can she roll over and play dead too?
I hope you're happy, sister. I will do as I'm told and concentrate on my schoolwork. My books and violin will be my only company.
Travis, she speaks like a goddess.
Jim Bob, this only hurts Cindy.
Why are you depriving her of a little fun because of that monster in her foul mouth?
Sorry, fellas. Go on, Cindy. Since I know her favorite subjects are music and French, I'll get her a tutor if any of you know of a teacher. Kate, just stay here since I need to talk to Cindy.
Why, I can go if I want to, when I want to, where I want to, right? That old man gonna point me out where some of y'all can come? Ha!
She can go anywhere as long as it ain't with me. Duder, I guess it's over. I'll find a musician and a French teacher and sit down to Jim Bob.
Listen, I know we haven't been very good friends, but together we might be able to come up with a solution. All we need is one thing.
What's that?
Find a husband for Cindy's sister.
You're dreaming. Do you actually believe that anyone would marry her? It would take a real nut. It'll never work.
Sure it will. Somewhere out there, there's a real sucker, and we gotta find him.
All right, for the time being, we won't compete for Cindy until we find a fool to court her, woo her, wed her, and rid the world of her.
You look like you've been bit by the love bug.
It's true. I've never seen such a lovely woman. I must marry her. I'm in love.
Okay, so you're in love? What's new?
No, this time it's for real.
I think you missed the point.
I saw her sweet beauty and her loving eyes.
What about her sister?
Yes, I saw Cindy's coral lips and her...
You're not listening. Her sister is crazy. Until her father gets rid of her, your love life is hidden in the books. In fact, right now she can't even date.
You're right, Travis, but I have to see her. Thank you.
Hey, you can be a tutor and teach Cindy French.
Brilliant, Travis. But I don't know French.
That won't matter. I can take your place at school since no one knows you, and you can be her private teacher.
Great idea. Take my hat. When Billy Bob comes, I'll keep him quiet. Where have you been?
Has Travis stolen your clothes? Something peculiar's going on.
Listen, this is serious. Travis has put on my clothes to save my hind end. I got into a lot of trouble the other day, and to keep from being recognized, I switched identities with Travis. You must swear secrecy.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I promised to tell no one.
Travis, let's go. I gotta hurry if I want to get that tutoring job. What a sucker. Some people believe anything.
We're finally here. I love coming to Fayetteville to see my good buddies, especially Duder, who owns this shack. Gomer, knock.
Who, sir? Who shall not?
I said knock.
What have I done to deserve a knock?
Just knock for me.
Why should I knock you?
Hello, is anyone home?
Help! He's crazy!
Pete, Gomer, what you instead of Fayetteville?
It's good to see you, dude. We've come for a visit.
What's wrong with Gomer?
First he says knock, but then he don't say what to knock. Then he says to knock me, to knock him. But I ain't going to knock my mouth, so I can't figure him out.
Don't worry about the old boy, dude. He can't hear squat. All I told him to do was to knock on your door.
Oh, boy, Hockey, why didn't you just say that?
Why, me?
Have patience with the old feller. What brings you into Fayetteville?
Pa just died, so I've come to the big city looking for me a wife. Things getting kind of lonely around the cabin, and Pa always said the best way to liven up a dull cabin was an exciting woman.
Pete, I got just the woman. She's got more money than anybody in this part of the state. You won't believe all the goats and hogs her daddy has.
Hey, she sounds like a dream come true. What's her name?
Her name's Miss Katerina, and her dad's Jim Bob.
Hey, I heard her, Pa. I think she'll do just fine. Dude, let's go get her.
Hold on, I can't lie to you. There's something you need to know.
Listen, I don't care what she looks like, as long as she's a good cook.
It ain't her looks, son. The problem is her attitude. She can be a little difficult to get along with.
Attitude don't bother me. I never met a woman I didn't like.
But this girl is awesome.
Oh, that's fine. When you go get her, dude?
Okay, wait, hold on. You see, I've been wanting to teach Kate, little sister, some music in order to win Jim Bob's date. Hey! Pete, that fella's interested in Cindy's love too, so we gotta be careful.
Guess what? I found a French teacher for Cindy.
Good, and I found a music teacher supposed to be great. Hey, I found someone who wants to marry Kate. Can't believe it.
Really? Are you sure he's got the stomach to woo a wildcat?
Sick and Pete.
Oh, lad, I've heard tornadoes louder than freight trains.
Yeah!
I've hunted grizzly bears with your bean flip.
Yeah!
I've seen rage like an angry boar, covered in sweat. Yeah, stirs me about this much.
That's what he'll think when she beats him to about this much.
Could you gentlemen show me the way to Jim Bob's house?
Yeah, the one with the good-looking daughters? Don't tell me you're trying to get with Cindy, too.
Why would it matter?
Because you should know that our first choice is moi.
Ha! You're crazy because she has personally told me that she's wild about me.
Listen, fellas, I just need to talk a little business with Jim Bob. I have heard that he does have a couple of fine-looking daughters, and that one of them does have a little attitude problem, but I'm broke, and I need a job real bad tutoring French.
The one you's talking about is my intended. You best stay away from her, cause we's gonna get married.
You can have her.
I think it's time to introduce our man Pete to his future wife.
Let's go get her, Pete!
Please, good sister, don't cause me all this trouble. Just tell me, Sandy, who do you want to marry? Out of all the hundreds and thousands of men that have asked me to marry him, I really don't care for any of them.
Liar! You're after Duder? Gomer? Hoot?
No, if you want him, he's yours.
Aha! So you're after Gilbert?
No, please don't be jealous of me. Untie me, please.
Not till you tell me!
Hey, stop that! What's going on in here? Why are you crying, Cindy? What'd you do to her this time, Kate?
Her savage is killing me!
Go in the other room, Cindy.
Oh, I see. Let's protect our darling innocent Cindy from her evil sister. Sure, I understand. Let's find that proud husband. Let her poor sister become an old maid.
Is there ever a man in such a mess? Oh my, it sounds like there's somebody coming.
Over the house.
Good morning, Gilbert. What brings you here?
Good, sir. You have a daughter? Kate?
If you want to call her that.
Calm down. Get to that number.
Sorry, but I kick it in the sticks. And when I heard of your daughter's sweet kindness, beauty, and modesty, I knew she'd have to be my wife. And as a gift to you, my esteemed future father-in-law, I present you this music teacher. Oh, who?
Well, thanks. But do you have a clue what she's like?
I can see that you don't want to part with such a jewel.
No, I just don't think you know what a shrew she
Can
is.
you fellas discuss this later? I've got a gift too, neighbor. He says he knows French and he teach Cindy. His name is Travis.
A million thanks, Gilbert. And you too, Pete. I'm sure that Travis will be excellent at teaching my daughter's French, and Hook's gonna make a great music teacher. Why don't we do a little squirrel hunting for supper?
But Jim Bob, I'm in a big hurry. Every day without cooking is a day wasted. Why, if I can't win cake songs, what's the doubt?
After my death, half of everything I own. If I throw in a whole bunch of hogs and goats right after the wedding.
Say, if she should ever be a widow, I'll see that she owns everything I own.
Well, I wish you luck.
It'll be no problem. When two raging fires meet, they combine and become easier to control.
Well, you may soon be married and on your own, but I wouldn't be making any honeymoon reservations if I was
No problem. The wind blows constantly, but the mountains stand.
you. What's wrong? You guys are looking a little pale.
She scares fire out of us.
Did my daughter prove her musical skills?
Why, she'd make a better soldier than a musician. Iron might hold her, but not a fiddle.
Now there's a spirited girl. I love her already.
Well, Hoop, you can teach Cindy. She's a little more tame. Pete, are you coming or should I send cake to you?
I wonder if old Kate's as bad as they say. Well, no matter what happens, just smile and agree. Smile and agree. She'll learn. Here goes nothing. Good morning, Miss Kate. How you doing?
Anyone talking to me says Miss Katarina.
Ah, bull. Everyone just calls you plain old Kate. Or sometimes Kate Shrew. But you's the prettiest Kate I've ever seen, so that's why we's gonna get married.
Why would I marry you? I think you're a pompous, arrogant, loudmouth moron, and that old man is crazy to let you in this house.
Well, thank you, Kate, but he's already given his permission for us to get married. And I will marry you, Kate. Well, you're the woman of my wildest dreams. And I'm the man for you, for I'm the guy that's gonna tame that wild spirit of yours, old gal. And boy, will it be fun to make crazy Kate into housewife Kate. Don't deny me, cause we's gonna get married.
Well, Pete, you ready to give up yet?
No, everything's just fine. You should have seen how she grabbed me and kissed me. Right on my mouth. That's what you fellas come out here.
What's wrong, daughter?
You have not called me daughter. You really get my hand being married to this half-witted animal?
Dad, you don't mind me calling you Dad, do you? Oh, Kate's agreed to get married. And says the sooner the better.
I'd rather see you hang than marry you.
Pete, she says she'd rather see you hang than marry you. What do you say about that?
Patience. I chose her for my wife, and if we's happy, what's it to you? Why, have you ever seen a woman with more passion? Something about that old gal just gets me all wound up.
She's yours.
Thanks, Dad.
What a strange
I know. Oh, that's one daughter I won't shed tears over. I just hope it works out and I don't get her back.
As your neighbor, I want to have first dibs on her.
But I love her more than words can express.
Listen, kid, you ain't even learned what love is yet.
Kid? Kid? You call me kid? Listen, old man, at least I haven't forgotten how.
Well, going like
I'm sure you both make great husbands, but she's going to be given to the one that can provide for her financially. Gilbert, what can you offer?
You see my house and farms. If I was to die tomorrow, it'd be all hers.
At your age, there's a good chance you will.
Okay. What can you offer?
I'm the only heir to my father, Big John. As you know, he has tens of thousands of acres and thousands of hogs, goats, and cows. What's wrong, Gilbert?
10,000 in gold and thousands of hogs, goats, and cows? I can't beat that.
You're out of the running, old man.
Well, I've offered all I got.
Well, Jim Bob, by your promise, Gilbert is beaten.
Gentlemen, I've decided Kate's going to be married this Sunday, and Cindy can marry Johnny the week later. That is, if your father can guarantee your word.
Your father'd be crazy to give you everything before he dies. I'm not worried about anything now.
Dadgummit, he's right. Unless I can find a fake Big John like Jim Bob.
Calm down, Fiddler. You're being a little too pushy. Have you already forgotten Kate and her request for a teacher?
Obviously, you're some kind of bookworm. You usually touch the soul of our emotions, so you need to back off and let me go first with Sydney. And when we fiddle around for about an hour, I'll let you give you a little French lesson.
Why, you backward head! Have you even read why music started? Wasn't it to relax the mind after a hard study? So why don't you leave until we're done studying and need a little relaxation?
I ain't gonna stand here and take this.
Gentlemen, please, do I look like a little kid? I'll do as I please. Now take this fiddle and tune it up, and we can study when you're done.
You leave him when I'm tuned.
He'll never get the tune.
Now, where did we leave off?
Here, sweet thing. Parlez-vous français? S'il vous plaît?
What's that mean?
It means I'm really Johnny, son of Big John, and I'm here disguised as a French teacher to win your love. That other Johnny's really my friend Travis, and we're trying to trick your father.
Missy, this fiddle's in tune.
Let's hear. Now, let me translate this, Frenchie. I don't know you, and I don't trust you. But just in case I change my mind, keep your voice down so the fiddler can't hear you.
It's in tune now, Missy.
You can't hear nothing.
In time, I might believe you, but right now, I'm mistrustful.
You can't be. You must believe me.
Okay, Romeo, take a hike, do some company, but free practice.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say our musician's trying to court Cindy in disguise like me. Why, the nerve of him.
Miss Cindy, or to play a fiddle, you must know the string. G, here, there, D, A, and A.
Miss, your pa wants you to leave your studies to help your sister get ready for the big wedding tomorrow. If you're through, of course.
She'll be done directly.
No, I'm finished. Farewell.
But she does that shiny young fella. I'm on him raising no food. Get at me, bro.
Well, Johnny, this is a big day that Kate and Pete should get hitched. But we ain't seen nothing of the future son-in-law. What are all the neighbors going to say? Is it too much for the bridegroom to be here when the preacher's ready? What are we going to do about our problem?
Our problem? Our problem? No, it's my problem. I'm being forced to marry a wild man who courted me in 5 minutes to marry me when he pleases. I told you he's a crazy fool. To be Jill flirted in the prime of my youth. Why, he's probably courted hundreds of sweet girls like me. Just run off and leave him jilted like I am now. What are all our friends gonna think? And what about all that good food that's ready to eat? Dad, do something! Now everyone will point poor little old me and say, well, there's that poor, pitiful girl that can't even catch the wild man.
No, it's gonna be alright. I know Pete's something mighty important must have come up. He may be a little blunt, but he's smarter than he looks.
I wish I'd never seen him.
I can't blame her for being all tore up. Something like that'd crush a saint, let alone a shrew like that. What's going on?
You want the good news or the bad news?
Well, the good, I guess.
Pete's coming.
Meanie's here.
No, he ain't here.
When's he gonna get here?
When he stands right here where I am.
Duh! Excuse me, but what's the bad news?
You'll see that when he gets here.
Has he hurt himself? Is he okay?
I'm just glad he's on his way. Where you been? We gotta get this show on the road.
I just got done feeding the hogs, so I just rushed on over like this. But where's the little lady? Where's the woman of my wildest dreams?
It wouldn't have hurt to dress for the occasion, you know. What are you doing dressed like that?
Well, just suffice it to say that I've come to keep my word. And that whenever I find Kate, It's time to get a wedding rolling. What y'all staring at?
Today's your wedding day. First, I'm upset you look like that. Now I'm plumb ticked off because you're disgracing me, my family, and my sweet little girl. And you better have an explanation.
Please explain why you're so late and dressed like that.
Don't worry, Jim Bob. I changed some clothes, but I need to find Kate. It's time for a wedding.
You might want to change to something a little nicer.
Don't you worry, she ain't marrying my clothes, she's marrying me. Now where is the old gal? I need to get this thing going.
He's up to something. He's always fairly known before. Let's just get him changed for the ceremony. He can be pretty hard-headed. About Cindy, her dad likes me. Well, I mean he likes Johnny, who is you, and he said that you can marry Cindy as soon as you can guarantee him that she'll have a prosperous life.
Great. This impersonating of a school teacher ain't what it's cracked up to be. It's getting pretty old. But what are we going to do about my pa?
Well, I've been looking for someone who can impersonate him.
Good. There are a couple things we need to go over.
Miss, have you been to the church?
Yeah, boy, am I glad to be out of there.
It's a madhouse in there. I'm afraid that somebody's gonna get hurt.
You mean that the bride and groom are already having problems?
Good room? What about a horse's good room? That poor, pitiful, unlucky girl.
You mean she's worse than he is? That's impossible.
Why, he's a devil. No, he's Satan himself.
Well, she seemed like a devil to me.
Listen, she's a lamb compared to him. When the priest asked if he would take Kate to be his wife, he had you darn tootin', and then cut loose with a string cuss words 5 miles long. That made the preacher drop his Bible, and when he bent over to pick it up, he kicked him in the hind end.
Kicked the preacher?
Right in the seat of his pants, 'cause he said the preacher was trying to slow down the wedding.
What was Kate doing?
Shaking and trembling, 'cause he really threw a fit. After when he called for a full jug of fresh moonshine, and then laid the biggest kiss I've ever seen on poor Kate. I've never seen anything like it.
I thank you fellers for going to all the trouble of a big picnic, but we's got to be hitting the road.
Pete, can't you stay and eat? We spent a fortune on all this food.
Can't do it, Dad.
Why don't you stay and visit a while, Pete?
We'd really like you to at least eat.
We want you to stay.
Oh, sorry, but that's interesting.
You'll stay?
No, it's interesting that you want us to stay, but we got to be hitting the road.
Dear Pete, if you love me, you'll stay?
Pete, then you go saddle them horses.
He's raring to go right now. No, no, no! Do what you want. I ain't going. Not today, not tomorrow, or a year from now. I'm hungry. Sorry the door's open and you have to leave, you pompous, arrogant groom that behaves like a horse's back parts. Go!
Okay, don't get mad.
I am! Dad, throw him out!
Looks like the honeymoon's over.
Folks, let's eat.
That's right, folks. Eat or go party or crazy or hang yourself. It don't matter. I'm the head of this family. My horse, my house, my cows, my oxen, and my wife. Pete Jr., hold them off. Okay, let's get out of here.
Hey, whoa, guys, let's go.
I'm glad they're finally out of here. I thought I was going to keel over and die.
There's never been a madder match.
Miss, what do you think about your sister?
Since she's mad, she's now madly mated.
Friends and neighbors, let's eat. Cindy, you take the bride spot, and Travis, you take the groom.
So she practices to be a bride?
Darn her too.
What a trip! What a crazy boss! Why did we take that muddy road? Has there ever been a servant so beat, tired, and sore? But no. Pete Jr., go make a fire to warm us up for when we get home. Well, I'm cold and tuckered out too, and there sure ain't no fire for me. No sirree. Who's that in such a bad mood? It's me, Petunia, the ice down gal from the North Pole. I need a fire. What about the boss and his new bride?
Yeah, is she as big as Shrew as everyone says?
Oh my lord, is she? But it's freezing cold out, and that seems to have cooled her down a bit. Now,
Get a fire going. I'll tell the boss's new wife. She'll get a fire started under you.
So tell us, how's things in the big city?
Besides it being cold enough to freeze polar bears, it's all right.
The fire's ready. Anything else we need to do?
Let's put it this way. Supper had better be ready. The chickens had better be fed. The cows had better be milked. And the hogs had better be slaughtered. Everything had better be ready for the boss's new wife.
Don't worry, it's ready. Now, is there anything else we need to know?
You can't believe what happened on the way here. They fell off the horse.
The boss and Miss Kate?
Yeah, they landed right in a big mud puddle and got soaking wet. And he came over to me and chewed me out like it was my fault instead of helping her up. And he started cussing and swearing. She came over to get him to stop. And then the horses run off, and we had to walk 3 miles in the freezing dark night.
It sounds like he's more of a shrew than her.
Well, I'll tell you this. The rest of the crew better be ready. Combed hair and clean clothes when Mr. Bossman Pete gets here.
They're ready.
Well, get 'em here.
Mildred, Bob, Josephine, Louise, Stellar, and Poncho, get out here.
Welcome home, Petunia.
How was the big trip?
Tell us all about it. Boy, you look hard, Petunia. Must have been a rough trip.
Howdy, guys. Please tell me everything's ready.
Why, of course. But why should that matter? Old Pete's a laid-back feller. He's never cared before.
He's not like he was before, guys. Oh, Lord, help me. Here he comes.
What's the problem? Can't one of you idiots get my stuff? I'll get it. Get it faster than that. Is everybody here?
Yeah, we're all here, boss.
That's right, boss.
You bunch of block-headed morons. Y'all's got the organization of a soup sandwich, and I could add every one of y'all's IQs up on one hand. Kate, or Petunia, didn't I tell you to have this bunch outside ready when me and my sweet thing got in here?
Yes, sir, but I can't work miracles with a bunch like this.
Okay.
They're at least here.
Okay, now go get us some supper. Now, these men, dust these feet off. Now you half-wit. Oh, pour me some water. Pour it, you moron.
Patience, please.
Where is that supper? Gotta get this stuff right now. I know you're hungry, Kate. What is this? Who call that meat? Who made that?
Daisy May.
Well, I ain't gonna have any of it. Don't touch that stuff, Kate. That'll make you sick. When I get back tomorrow, all this stuff better be fixed. Y'all hear me? Now it's gonna be fixed, won't it? Come on, Kate. We gotta get out of here.
Bob, you ever seen anything like that?
He's killing her with her own trick.
Where'd they go? I think they're in the room. He's preaching about controlling your temper and showing self-control. What?
Be quiet! I hear him coming. Let's get Man, am I ever good? Am I ever gonna tame that old gal everybody's so scared of? I really ought to tell everybody my plan, but they might just blow it. I know Kate's getting tired and she ain't had no sleep for a little while. I guess the way to tame her shrew is to kill her with kindness.
I'm not sure. Let's watch.
First, tell me what you're really saying.
I'm no good with French. No, the only language I know is the language of love.
And may you prove to be the best.
Okay, I give up, but you don't have to rub a fella's nose in it. Johnny, you can have her, but it looks to me like you've got one big problem.
Thanks, but I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm not Johnny. He is. I'm his buddy, and I'm just trying to help him out.
Should have known. Well, I know there's a sweet widow woman, so I don't know elsewhere. Who's Gilbert's widow?
Some lady that Gilbert's gonna tame.
Tame?
Yeah, Pete's School of Taming. You'll see.
Hey, boss, it's taking a long time, but I finally found someone to be your dad.
Who is he?
Got him right here.
Howdy, fellas! Good job, Billy Bob. He does look like Big John. How'd you like to make some quick, easy money?
Yeah? What do I do?
It's simple. All you gotta do is convince Cindy's dad that you're rich. Come on, I'll explain to you on the way. the right house? You understand what's going on?
You sure you won't recognize me?
Jim Bob, this is my father, Big John.
Howdy, Jim Bob. I hear our kids won't get married
Big
forever.
John, you sure get to the point, but that's good. If you can guarantee me that Cindy will be well provided for, we can get this show on the road. What business are you in anyway?
I've got some bad news. That's real big. John's coming to visit.
Oh no!
You best get married in a hurry.
No way! He'd kill me!
Please! The better things are the matter he gets! Did he marry me just to starve me? Beggars are getting more from my father than what I'm getting. I'm starving. Please bring me anything.
What about some juicy, mouth-watering fried chicken?
Oh, yes, please.
No, that wasn't any good. What about a fat, juicy steak?
Anything, please.
No, that was spoiled. I know. What about some sliced beef with some tangy mustard?
Yes, that's it.
I think the mustard's just a little too hard and tangy.
We'll bring it without the mustard.
Oh, they go together.
Why, you're just like him. You backstabbing cheat. Sure, you'll get food from me. We'll see you, Doctor.
Good morning, lovely Kate. What's wrong? Look, I fixed breakfast myself. It's perfect. Oh, I see. It's the old let's ignore him treatment. Looks like my work's useless. Give it to the dog.
Wait!
She wants it. I hate for you to torment yourself with my cooking. But we still got time to eat anyways. We's gonna have to get us some new clothes to wear. Taylor, get out here! You expect me to wear this ignorant looking thing?
It's the perfect stuff for a lady. I want it.
When you become a lady, you can have it. But not until then.
Listen here, I ain't no baby. I know what looks good on me. I'll decide what I'm gonna wear.
You take that thing and get it.
Yes, sir.
Taylor, I thought the cap was pitiful, but that thing is ugly.
I don't understand, but you said to make it fashionable.
Yes, fashionable's in the good old US of A. I won't have any of it.
Well, I've never seen a better gown. I want it.
Well, looky here. I ain't spending good money on something that looks like this.
I don't understand. I made it just the way Petunia there said.
I never gave any instructions, just the material.
It don't matter. That dress sure ain't for me.
Of course it's not for you. It's for her.
You shake that smart mouth idiot and show him the door.
Okay, buddy, let's see it.
Well, Kate, looks like we's gonna have to go visit your dad with the clothes we got on. Our clothes will be poor, but our wallets will be full. Why, I say, we ought to make it by 7, I think. It's about 7 in the morning.
I assure you, Pete, it's nearly 2 in the afternoon. There's no way we'll make it by supper.
It'll be 7 in the morning or I ain't going. It's what time I say it is.
So now he controls the sun?
Mercy, I hope we're getting close. This old moon sure is bright and hot.
The moon? That's called the sun, because it's in the afternoon. Can you say sun?
Well, I say it's the moon.
Well, good, then I know it's the sun.
Now, I swear on my mother's son, that's me. It'll be the moon or a star or whatever I want it to be. I guess we could just head on back.
Please, we've come so far already.
Okay, let's go. It'll be a moon or a star or whatever you want it to be. You want to call it a big candle? That's what it'll be.
I good. Well, I say it's the moon.
Well, good, then I obviously know it's the moon.
Kate, are you crazy? Everybody knows that's the sun.
Well, what do you know? By golly, it is the sun. How could I have made such a mistake?
Shh, someone is coming. Kate, have you ever seen a more lovely young lady?
I got a feeling this man ain't too happy.
Young maiden, so lovely and sweet. Where are your parents who must be looking for their wonderful daughter?
Kate, you idiot. This ain't a young lady. It's an old man wrinkling away. Disgust.
Oh, you're right, dear husband. It must be my eyes. Pardon me, sir. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry for her, son. Where you headed?
Well, I'm Big John, and I'm going to see my boy at college. I'm afraid he's probably working too hard at school.
Who's your boy?
Well, his name is Johnny.
Hey, I know him. See, we kin, sort of. He's fixing to marry Sydney, my wife Kate's sister.
Well, I think you're making a big mistake. I ain't heard nothing about no wedding.
No, it's true. I watched him court her.
Come on and see for yourself.
Preacher's ready.
I'll hurry, but you might be needed by Jim Bob.
Nope, I'll see you and Sandy at church.
This is where Johnny's estate. I best go in and see my father-in-law.
Well, please wait. Sounds like there's something
That's my jam, turn it off. What you want?
Maybe 10 bucks will get me in there so I can find out.
Keep your money. You don't need it.
Hey, sir, would you mind telling my man Johnny that his old pa's come to see?
I reckon you made a big mistake. I'm his poppy.
You're his dad?
That's what his mom always said. You can believe her.
So you've been lying all this time.
Grab this fool and throw him in camp.
I saw him at the church. Johnny said he tied the knot. What are you doing here?
Come here, you low life. Have you forgotten me? The man that's been for 5 years?
No, sir. I got it. I've never seen you before in my entire life.
You lying skunk. I'm little Johnny's dad. John.
I don't get John. That's him right there.
It's time to squeeze some sense in it.
Help, he's crazy.
Well, get him off!
Take this thing back and walk.
Why are you beating that fella?
Travis, even you denying me? Oh, great. It's all over.
Hey, wait. You seem normal enough. What'd you just say his name was?
Well, that's Travis. My son John is a buddy, and I've known that fella since he was a kid.
You're mad in the head. That's my boy, Johnny.
Where's my son?
Get the sheriff. Never mind, get this nut in jail.
Wait, you can't take him to jail.
Gilbert, stay out of this.
Well,
Oh, so I'm not Johnny?
I never said that.
Put this bum in jail.
Well, why me? I've been John for the past 60 years. Now I'm going to jail for pretending to be me? Son!
Better keep quiet, or it's all over, fine.
Dad, I'm sorry about all this.
Dad, I'm sorry too.
What have you done? What's the deal with Johnny?
I'm Johnny, Big John's boy, and the husband of your daughter, Cindy.
Wait, I thought you was Travis, the French teacher.
No, I disguised myself as a French teacher to win your daughter's love. Dad, forgive Travis. He was only doing what I asked him to do.
Well, I'm gonna beat the daylights out of him. He was going to send me to jail.
So you married my daughter without your dad's consent?
Don't worry, we'll work this out later. After I get done with Travis. Send me to jail.
I'm a nice guy. Why couldn't I just had sons?
Don't worry, Cindy. Your dad'll be all right.
Dear husband, let's go see what happened.
Oh, first kiss me, Kate.
Right here in the middle of the road?
What? You ashamed of me?
Well, no, but here where everybody can see.
Well, I guess we could go back.
we can all meet in peace. My lovely Cindy, just as you've accepted my real father, I will accept yours. Brother Pete, Sister Kate, friend dinner, and your lovely widow woman. Welcome. Let's sit and let the wedding feast begin.
These feasts are great.
The city of Fayetteville's known for its parties, son.
That's for sure.
Why don't you go with the ladies into the other room?
Why don't you?
Please, dear.
Okay.
What a fine woman. I believe I got the cream of the crop.
She don't compare to my new wife.
Listen, fellas, 10 to 1 says you're both
That's
wrong.
funny, son, but you got the run of the litter.
Tell y'all what, let's just make us a little bet. We'll send for our wives, and the wife who comes first wins the bet.
Sounds good. How much we bet?
1,000 in gold?
1,000 in gold.
Ha! Is that a little steep for your pocketbooks, Pete?
I'd bet 1,000 on my horse, but I bet 10 times that on my wife.
Oh, well, how about 2,000?
2,000 that.
Billy Bob, tell Cindy to come here.
Yes, sir, boss.
This bet'll be over before it can get started. I put my money on Cindy. You just wait and watch.
Sir, Miss Cindy says to tell you that she's busy and she'll be here directly.
She's busy? Ha! You call that an answer?
Billy Bob, go get my wife. Sorry, Johnny. Where is that old gal?
She says that you're up to something and she won't come. In fact, I believe she said he can come here if it's so important.
That's even worse. Now, Billy Bob, go tell Kate I said to get on in here right now.
I know what she's going to say.
What's that?
She won't come. That's
What's
what.
this?
Oh, my goodness.
Where's your sister and that widow woman?
While they're in the kitchen talking.
Go get it.
Okay.
Now I've seen everything.
Looks like you won the bet, Pete, and I'm going to throw in another 30,000 for good measure.
Boys, I ain't done yet. When she gets back in here with her sister and that widow woman, I'm really gonna show y'all something. Here
Oh
my God!
What do you want? Honey, what do you want?
If you'd listened, I wouldn't have lost that farm.
That's your fault, you stupid.
Now, Kate, go ahead and tell these men their duty to their husbands.
She's got nothing to say to me.
You just sit on back and watch.
Please! Calm down, everyone. For an angry woman is like a raging river. Muddy, murky, and just plumb confused. Your husband is your master. You owe him much for the protection that he offers y'all.
That's right.
It disturbs me seeing women seeking war, not peace.
You tell me.
Well, y'all need to listen to him and do as he wishes.
Amen.
That's my woman.
Was that the speech of
You won, fair and square.
That's right, boys, I won. Yous is in for, y'all's in for some trouble. This is my wife, and being the winner, I bid you all good night.
Oh, I wouldn't have never believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Yep, he tamed the shrew.
So, howdy, y'all. Obviously, I'm not too great looking right now. So, thank you for coming and supporting us in our play, The Taming of the Shrew. First, before I introduce our cast, I would like to give a big shout out to our director, Mr. Wild Bill Harness. And after I get done with our introductions, we're going to have a few people scattered at the entrance for some donations if you want to help with our cast party. So without further ado, here we go. We got Kayla Gilbert as Josephine. William Wyatt Harness as Gilbert. Kane Frickle as Poncho. Shrag Myers as my daddy Jim Bob. Sidney Gray as Billy Bob. We got Cody Thurman as Big John. Alyssa Galloway as Liz. Austin Smith as the messenger. We got Anna Sandy as Louise. Ethan Riley as Bub. And our good old Lauren Billups as our beautiful light technician. Kevin Oz as Gomer, Hoot, and Jim and Joe. Austin Hobbs as the Haberdasher. Tyler Headley as the Tailor. Letitia Graham as Petunia. Joel Miga as Johnny. Amber Millsap as Stellar. Trey Fulton as Travis. And good old Pete was played by Jackson Roberts.
And don't forget the lead role, Miss Katarina, played by Alex Humphries.
Thank y'all for coming. Have a wonderful evening. My people, they called to me.